Welcome to LSU's Tiger Stadium after dark, an environment unlike any other in sports. Very intimidating for visitors. As they say, this is where visitors' dreams come to die. And a rivalry like this is what makes college football great. Yeah, the tradition and the history, but right here, right now, there's great intensity. This is why these guys came to these schools to play in games like this. As we'll see a team coming off a crucial bye week, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the 10th-ranked team, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Alabama will kick it off to get us underway. Bringing it out, it's Thomas. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22. Second down after that run on the previous play. Makes a quick catch. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. A big play moves the ball across midfield to the opponent's 43. First down and 10.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
They make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
Chris, I know when we think about LSU, you go back to 2019, Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, that dynamic offense. But at the end of the day, it's still LSU. It's still the SEC. And ground and pound is something they will never move away from. Great job here, and move the sticks.
Breaking tackles. The Salt were able to bring him down quickly. Second down after that run on the previous play. The game goes back to 1895, Kirk, but as you know, it's begun to pick up intensity, this rivalry, because they are always in each other's way in the SEC.
Yeah, this rivalry doesn't necessarily have the history, even though it does go back to 1895, but you're right. Things seem to change when the SEC split East and West. It became a battle about who would represent the West. The winner typically between Alabama and LSU. It seems like every year from that point on, it's a game we all point to before the season even starts.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. To the air, it's Nussmeier. Trying to extend the play. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Returner decides to fair catch this. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Going with the old counter run here. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. The last time they played, of course, Alabama won comfortably. That was an embarrassing day for the LSU faithful. They have not forgotten it.
Chris, I don't think anybody's going to forget that loss because it was so surprising to see LSU get blown out. But they feel much better about this matchup.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Now they'll run it on the toss. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Chris, I don't know. There's just something about that Bama uniform. When they run the football, it just feels right. It's a combination of having those big offensive linemen, a really physical approach at the line of scrimmage, and backs that are able to pick up first downs like that right there. Beautiful play.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The ball carrier taken down, but there's a flag on the field. Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. Penalty makes it first down and 20. Looking to pass. It's Milroe. He bought some time, now lets it go. Receiver makes the grab.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
Second down after that completion. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Unleashes the stiff arm. And he's brought down, but that strong stiff arm earned him the first down.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Past the 10. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Kick goes through, so it's 7-3. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Turner trying to create good field position. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They settled for a field goal last time out. Let's see what they can do this time. Makes the catch. It's Lacey. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion.
Well, it's a great completion here. Quarterback puts this ball on the money. And when you talk about LSU and you talk about the history, it's easy to bring up Joe Burrow in 2019. But, Chris, you've been following this as long as I have. You know that when LSU is really dangerous, they get consistent play from the quarterback. It doesn't have to be Burrow, but just a guy that can be efficient, be a good leader, and complement the running game. And right now you're starting to see that from this team. Good completion. Now, can you do it consistently? Because if you can, with the athletes they have around that position, they become a real threat.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Looking downfield, it's Nussmeier. They've got him. It's a sack for the defense.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
They'll kick it away here. And he lets it land, and it'll just... bounds. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Well, the defense does such a good job at taking any threat downfield away. All you could do is throw it to his back, and loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
They go backwards on first down, so it's 2nd and long from the 19. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, Alabama.
Important 2nd down play coming up. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They stop him right at the 24.
It's a good, solid game, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. The shovel pass complete. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Most defensive coordinators focus a lot of their energy on how their unit performs on 3rd down and in the red zone. They give up a couple more 3rd down conversions like that, and they're in for a very unpleasant film session on Monday.
It's a shotgun run call. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
He hands it off from the gun. He's brought down, but the gain moves the ball to the 39.
All right, Chris, let's face it. Most of the offensive linemen today, they're big. You know, they weigh over 300 pounds. But that doesn't mean they don't have to have agility. And the way they can get out there in front of the runner, create space, sometimes it looks like they're going in one direction, and a runner uses his eyes to take him in another direction because he's been blocked so well. Love those misdirection or counter plays, and this one worked out really well for a nice piece of yards and a 1st down.
Now it's 2nd down here. Using his legs, it's Haynes. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
The defense coordinator this week already telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. It's Milroe. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
No problem. Knocks it right through. There's a flag in the field. If it's on the defense, would not be enough for 1st down yardage. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. Alabama has now moved into the red zone. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. He'll try a pass here. Not enough on that one. It falls incomplete. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Dropping back. It's Milroe. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Defense able to stop it. It's 4th down now.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
So as we begin the 2nd quarter, the first play will be a field goal try. This will be a 35-yard attempt. And it's good.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time?
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
St. back another carry. They'll tackle him at the 27. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short in the 27. Can he get there on the ground? They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go.
Coming up, 4th down.
And the punt team now on to kick it away.
On to punt it away.
Look out, a fake. Snap to the up man. And the trickery is rewarded. Good execution. It's a first down.
Hey, I understand going for it. I do. But, boy, that was a risk. When you're that close, why the fake punt? The runner had to go a couple yards just to get back to the line of scrimmage, whereas if you just line up and run it, you're a lot closer to the line to gain.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. To the air, it's Nussmeier. Bringing pressure. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. That completion sets up a 2nd down play. Trying to find some room. It's Williams. The junior able to bring him down quickly. 3rd down after that running play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And the punt will just bounce out of bounds. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They've got the lead, but had to settle for a field goal last time out. They'd love to find the end zone here. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And the wideout goes in motion. Dropping back. It's Milroe. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Receiver makes the catch. And they'll step out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage there. The defense pursuit forced him out.
Yeah, Chris, not an ideal play here when you throw the football and you go the wrong direction. I think we got to look at the playbook here to see how we can try to make those yards up.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Haynes. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down.
The offense gets some positive yards here, but they're going to be short of the 1st down marker to set up 4th down. Really good job by the defense of tackling and the awareness to keep him short of that 1st down marker.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. Bringing it back, it's Anderson. And the returner brought down by the coverage team.
Will take over.
And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. The last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. Tight end goes in motion. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Breaks loose at the 40. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33. No huddle now for the offense.
Chris, it feels good to see an LSU team be able to run the football when you know they're going to run. I mean, they've been doing that forever, going all the way back to like Jacob Hester and Kevin Falk. His ability to run the ball and catch out of the backfield. Leonard Fournette. And, of course, Clyde Edwards-Helaire on that great 2019 team. And now, LSU stable of backs again on this roster, too.
So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's 1st and goal. Handoff here from the shotgun. And he's finally tackled out at the 2-yard line. 2nd down and goal. They'll try to run this one in. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
What a great play by the defense here, getting close to the goal line. Not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Now a crucial 3rd down and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. And tackled there by the defense.
Stop here by this defense to bring us to 4th down and decision time for the head coach. You go the easy route with a field goal, or this close to the goal line, you take a chance to try to get that touchdown.
So the challenge doesn't work. That'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame. It's 4th and goal. Forget the chip shot. They're going for it on 4th down. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decided to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy.
Timeout, Alabama.
Second down after that previous play. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain here.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this 1st down. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
Toss play to the outside. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. He just came flying in to lay the lumber immediately.
What a great job of timing up the blitz here by the backer. I don't know how this running back held on to the football, because as soon as he got his hands on it, he got hit hard.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And the clock stops now for the 2-minute warning. A chance to strategize here before we reach halftime. Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback looking to scramble. Breaking free at midfield. They finally get him down, but that is a huge play. Quarterback doing it with his legs. Looking to throw. It's Milroe. Receiver makes the grab. Defense makes the stop after the completion.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
Second down, looking to throw it. He'll take a deep shot here. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's third down.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time, and if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And moves the ball to the 35, and another first down. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Here comes a handoff. That's a strong stiff arm. They get him down, but that's a solid gain. Offense right to the line, playing the tempo now. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. The freshman's able to get home with a sack. The long drive continues. The offense just grinding away here. And he'll drop back here on third down. He's moving out of the pocket now. And he'll wisely throw that one away. So on fourth down, out comes the field goal unit trying to add 3 points here before halftime. He was on the mark with his last kick, but this one is from 48 yards out. And he's got it from 48 yards out, showing off the big leg.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Looking for a gap. It's Williams. Jukes to get free. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. team out there now to get the second half underway. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. First play of the second half is a handoff. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Well, throughout this game, they've shown a number of their base run plays in the first half, so it's good to mix in the counter here in the second half, just in case the defense is starting to over-pursue. Keep an eye on if they pull that play again maybe later in this game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They're going to run it here. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Well, these are the type of runs that begin to wear down your defense psychologically. Already have the lead, come out with a nice big gain, and this defense is thinking, oh no, here we go again. Really nice statement here to get this second half started.
Hey, guys up front lined up. It's first down. Handoff from the shotgun. Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Now here comes the bunch formation. Gonna run it. It's Haynes. It's a fumble. Defense grabs the football. It's a turnover.
This offense just blew an opportunity. A nice lead here in the second half with the football. The last thing you want to do is turn it over, and they put the ball on the ground and now give your opponent a chance to get right back in this game.
Now, looks like the head coach made a smart move in that challenge. Officials are going to overturn their previous ruling after getting a look at that replay. Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Testing the right side here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
To throw, it's Milroe. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, and it's almost picked off. A chance for their first interception today. Going to set up 3rd down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. And it's incomplete again. 4th down coming up.
I like the call here, 3rd down and long. You know they're going to apply pressure. The screen game almost works, but you've got to complete the pass for your guy to have a chance to turn upfield. It's a missed opportunity there on 3rd down and long.
No, kick it away here. On the return, it's Anderson. And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Which offense can get it going first? This one has been a struggle so far. Looking to make a big play downfield. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Incompletion sets up a second down. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. There's a 1st and 10 play.
This is just a great job of understanding situational awareness by this quarterback. Nobody's open downfield, so instead he decides to buy a little bit of time by scrambling, gets out of the pocket, and he gets to the sticks and just gets the first down.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Fires it to the wideout. And it's complete downfield. Tackle is finally made, but it's a huge gain all the way to the 48-yard line.
Well, how about that? Another LSU wide receiver makes a big-time catch for the Tigers offense. Oh, just a couple names to throw out. How about OBJ? How about Justin Jefferson and Jamar Chase, who right now arguably two of the top receivers in the NFL, all from LSU. And watching this young man right here, he's hoping he's next in line.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss. So the screen on first down is snuffed out nicely. Behind the sticks here.
Yeah, the offense tried to fool this defense by going the screen on first down, but give the defense all the credit in the world. They're not fooled at all. Read that perfectly, able to chase that down for a loss.
Getting set. Here's second down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Looking to throw. It's Nussmeier. Looks to the left, and it's complete. He's swarmed by the defense.
Boy, nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
Third down play here out of the shotgun. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
Ncaa is good, so the deficit now just 3, 13-10. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. Play action here on first down. He's moving out of the pocket. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And the defense brings him down.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Here's the second down play. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. Oh, and he fumbles. Defense falls on the ball. Crucial takeaway.
You know, with wide receivers, we get enamored with their size and their speed and their versatility and their ability to make plays after the catch. But none of those things are more important than taking care of the ball. He makes the catch, but he doesn't secure the football, and it's a fumble.
Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Ball handed off. And he will be stuffed for no gain. The offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. Back to throw. It's Nussmeier. Pressure is coming. Oh, and it's almost picked off. A chance for their first interception today. Going to set up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. The ball is caught. And they pick up the first down to 23, getting closer to the red zone. Offense operating at high tempo now. No huddle.
Really nice job here by the quarterback. He sells it looking downfield, knowing he wants to hit his running back on the angle route. Effective play to move these chains.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's escaping the pocket now. And the quarterback with the shovel pass underneath. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. LSU is now operating in the red zone. Grab behind the line. It's Taylor. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. He'll hand it off. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And the flag is out before the snap. The defense may have been a little bit over-eager that time. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Sixth play of the drive coming up. There's the handoff. Touchdown Tigers. Will take the lead in the second half.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
The extra point makes it a 4-point game. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back.
17, Alabama, 13.
This one will be fair caught. Comes the Alabama offense onto the field. Last possession, they fumbled it away, and it set up a touchdown drive. And they bounce back from that right away. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Back to pass. It's Milroe. Looks to his left and makes the completion. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Going for a big play downfield. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. Important third down play coming up. Short connection to the tight end here. He has first down yardage at the 46. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. Who's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
They bring him down, but the game moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Pre-snap motion from the offense. On the run, it's Miller. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. They're going to run it. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
First down here for this offense. Defensive backs up with the line, short press. And now the handoff. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Picks up a gain here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the first down marker.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Touchdown, Alabama. And they claim the lead here in the final quarter.
You just love to see this when the game is on the line. This offensive line does a great job of executing up front, giving this back just enough room to be able to get into the end zone and give them the lead.
Now the try for the point after to make it a 3-point game. Kick is up and good. They go up by 3 here in the fourth quarter. Can they hang on? Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball.
Chris, overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back. Just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat one-dimensional, and a large reason they're trailing in the fourth quarter.
Looking downfield, it's Nussmeier. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. So the offense faces a 3rd and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He's going to take off here. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. 1st and 10 play coming up. Send the back in motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And the freshman brings him down quickly. No huddle here for the offense. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. But it's incomplete. They miss an opportunity, and now it's 4th down.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. It's a bit of a risk. But with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
And off the bounce, that pump will roll out of bounds. Offense coming back onto the field. That's a design quarterback keeper. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Tackle on play at the 29-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a designed run. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. To throw, it's Milrow. Catch made on the right side.
Well, a quick short throw here, not able to convert for the first down. You'd love to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance, but they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the coach. I'd be shocked if they didn't go for it.
They need less than a yard for a first down. They'll go for it on fourth. That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. So that offensive penalty will be declined, but the defense are happy to take the result of that play. They bring the punter onto the field now. When he's got some space here. It's a foot race. Can they catch him? No! Touchdown! And suddenly we have a lead change on that punt return for a touchdown.
You know, sometimes the difference in a game can be the special teams. I know personally I get so caught up in studying the offense and the defense, it's easy sometimes to overlook how big of a deal field position can be, and plays like this can be to the outcome of a game. We all just got a great reminder.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Back onto the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Scanning the field. It's Milrow. Fires it to the wideout. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Looking to scramble. Lets it go quickly. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down. They attack the deep middle of this defense. Could come up with a big play.
Nice job giving that quarterback time to throw. Good job of making that read to the middle of the field and working against those safeties, and a big play is the result.
Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
This quarterback's got to be so frustrated. He's got an open receiver. He makes a good throw with a good route from his intended target, but this defensive back makes a heck of a play on the ball and knocks it away.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Been a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And
He's brought down, but that strong, stiff arm helped him to a first down.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. It's complete. Touchdown, tied. They jump in front here in the fourth.
Well, this is why they love this guy so much, is when it's crunch time, he makes plays like this. What I love is the quarterback knows all I got to do is get the ball in his hands, and he can do the rest of the work and get it all the way to the end zone. Great play.
Now the crucial PAT to stretch the lead to a field goal. And the kick is good. A 3-point game now in the fourth quarter. It's all up to the defense.
That makes the score Alabama 27, LSU 24.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Fielded in the end zone. It's Thomas. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. We'll take a deep shot. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. The offense going with the hurry up.
Brings up 2nd down.
Scanning the field. It's Nussmeier. Receiver makes the catch. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a 1st down.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
They need some important yards here in 3rd down. A field goal try here would be from 59 yards out. Caught behind the line. It's Taylor. Takes the football inside the 30, and that's a 1st down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. That's caught. It's Anderson. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. We've reached the 2-minute warning now. Can this offense come away with a late comeback victory? LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And it's a throwaway. That's a good call down here in the red zone on 1st down.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point. Move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here. Back to throw again.
Defense is coming after him. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack at a crucial moment.
There we go. The defense is able to finally get some pressure on this guy. That's one way to slow him down. He has had one heck of a drive, but this time, give the defense some credit for getting after him.
Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Looking to pass, it's Nussmeier. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, LSU. And they take the lead in the 4th quarter.
That is just an outstanding job by this quarterback with the game on the line. He finds the matchup with his go-to receiver, makes a perfect throw here to the receiver, and they score late to take the lead.
BT up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. Now they get set to kick it away. And the fair catch, signal for and take it. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. So here we go. Could come down to this possession, Kirk. Sets up as a potential classic finish.
Well, Chris, after everything that's gone on in this field in a rivalry game, if you're a quarterback, this is what you dream about. Having the ball in your hands with a chance to lead your team down and potentially win this game.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Snags the quick throw. They bring him down, but not before he gains 1st down yardage. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. We've got to get points quickly here, looking for explosive plays right now. First down, looking to throw the ball. Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of the sticks. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Well, just a really heads-up play by this receiver. Yeah, he maybe could have fought to get the 1st down, but I love the fact he got out of bounds. You save your timeouts, you stop the clock, the offense has a chance to regroup, and now you're in striking distance to get the right play called at the right time.
They need to score quickly here, trying to dial up some big plays. To throw, it's Milrow. Quick throw to his receiver. Falls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Now that's going to bring up a critical 3rd down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a 1st down.
They'll get set, needing to score quickly now, looking for some big plays right here. It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Look out, he's got some space. It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
I get wanting to be aggressive, but down late in the game like this, that's a throw you just can't make. And now, you're probably not going to get the ball back. This could end up costing them the game.
So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. There might not be a sweeter feeling in college football, Kirk. You walk off the field knowing that you have taken care of business and beaten a rival.
Nothing better than that. That's one of the feelings that you'll never forget. For everyone in this program who supports this team and played on that football field, they'll never forget this win. A well-earned victory and bragging rights until they play again.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.